Hi guys. So I want to share with you how easy it is to write songs. One of the things that I love to do with my kids is just write a silly song right in front of them, right as they're doing something. And my dad used to do this for my brother and I remember it, and I started doing it with my kids since they're little, and they just would get the giggles. I would just get the guitar out and just start singing a song about whatever they were doing at that moment, like whether they were jumping up and down, or playing around, or if they're being sassy or something. I just try to bring my guitar in it and just make it into a song. So it's been really kind of fun. But in that, I was just sitting here goofing around with the guitar, and I'm writing in the midst of writing this song because my kids are getting a little older, and they're kind of getting into the stage of a little bit of romance. But so I was thinking about them in their future, and I was writing a little song about it. And I wanted to share with you how simple it is, really uncomplicated, to write a song. And again, this is just totally raw, and I'm just gonna go for it here. But one element that you need to pick is the key in which you're going to play. So a key is basically the scale. So there's a lot of scales that you can play, but primarily a lot of people use like keys of C and G. And if you know those two, you can use your capo to make the flats if you want to flatten it or whatever. But knowing that in each scale there is a series or a family of chords that correlates 1 through 7, and it's in the major key of scales. The 1, the 4, and the 5 are the major sounds. The 2, the 3, and the 6 are minor sounds, and the 7th is diminished. So whatever key you pick is going to give you the chords that you should work with. Now, of course, there are exceptions. People like to jump scales and stuff like that, but I don't. I stick within the scale, at least at this point. So you pick your scale that you like, whatever voicing that's good for you, and then you're going to choose what order do you want to put those notes in. So if I'm going to do the key of G, and the key of G, the 7 chords are G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and F sharp diminished is the 7th. So that's the notes that I get to work with, the chords that I get to work with. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use those. And because I have a capo, I'm going to still play the G chords, but I've moved it up capo 3, which means I've moved it up to the 3rd fret. So now, instead of being the G sound, G, by using a capo and putting on 3, I've actually made it into a B flat by playing G. So I'm going to play my whole progression as if it's the key of G, but because I have it on capo 3, am doing the actual voicing for B flat. So, but don't worry about that. Just get the key of G secure in knowing your chords. And then, so now you have the scale you want, you have the chords you want to use. Now you need your tempo, means how fast you want to play the song, and the rhythm, the strumming pattern that you want to use. And I was just fiddling around, and I was using this one. So I got the 1 chord, the 2 chord, and I'm going to the 4 chord and the 5th. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, as my phone tells me I have low battery. So I have that. Whoops, here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's going to be the sound that I'm creating. And then in songs, you want to change up your strum so it's not all the same thing. And then you just need your words. And so that's where I have fun. So I pick a little riff, maybe 3 or 4 chords. Don't always throw in all majors. The minor sounds are really cool to give us. So this is major, minor, major, major. So I have that minor in there just to give it something. So I was doing this song, and it was, see if I can remember. And a good thing to do is when you're practicing around with a song, just put on an iPad or put on voice memos, and so you can keep it. Because sometimes you'll be totally in a song and then you're like, somebody interrupts you, like my husband just called, so then the video died. And I was like, oh man, what was I doing? But then you'll have it, and I wasn't recording at that time. So just record yourself and have fun with it. So let's see, what was the song I was doing? Can you tell me that I'm the one that you are dreaming of? Can you tell me, 'cause I believe that you're the one for me. So that's just stuff that I just wrote really quick thinking about them. And you can do it too. You can write silly songs. You can write worship songs. I write a lot of worship songs too. And again, just find that key that you like singing in, and then pick the chords that you like, and then get the rhythm, whatever you want to do. I have another song that is you know, somber. I change the chord progressions around. And that's the creative part of you and in your songs and stuff like that is work with the key, and then work with each chords and see what chords you like together. Do you like 1, 2 together? Do you like to go from 1 to 4? 5 always brings it back down to 1. So if you need a chord to bring you back to your beginning chord, which is the key, then play a 5 and it'll bring you around. So there's just a little tricks to the trade. But I just encourage everybody to get out their guitars or pianos and keyboards behind me, and just grab that key and just have some fun. You know, get your rhythm down, get the chords that you like, and then, you know, write some words. Or you might already have a poem that you have, or something that you've already heard a saying that you really like, and implement it in any way you can. So again, pick your key, get your chords, get the order that you want, and find the tempo and enjoy. All right, so I'm gonna keep working on this one, and when they get home, I'm gonna share it with them. But I know the husband will not be happy that I'm saying this, because they're too little to fall in love. Anyway, have a blessed day.